Hello everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Can you guys see me clearly? Confirm if you can see and hear me clearly. Today is another amazing time. Yeah, so how are we doing? How has it been for you so far? Please confirm, and you should tell your friends, those that are in the same that you join the class at the same time, or those that you've been connecting with so far, that it's time. And tonight's class is going to be different because I'm going to be doing a lot of reviewing based on what you guys have done, your assignments and all those stuff. So, and like I said, only those that are online, live and direct, that the assignment will be reviewed. Because what's the point reviewing your assignments when you are not online to see where you need to correct and all those things? So yeah, um we just have 1 hour to do this, and I don't want us to beat about the bush. So as I'm reviewing your assignment, I'll be giving you tips here and there. So even if it is not your assignment I'm reviewing, you will also get tips from what others did that you can always implement. So I'm going to be as holistic as possible. I'm not going to just, I'm not only going to be specific, I'm also going to give correction with others in view so that you can also learn from everybody's correction. All right, so let's get started. Please, I need feedbacks from you guys so that I can know we are together. I need feedbacks. Um, yeah, so let's get started. Uh, the way we're going to do it tonight is going to be that you're going to drop your name. You all submitted your assignment on a Google Drive, and then you renamed your assignment with your full name. Those of you that created folders and those of you that renamed your assignment, you're going to drop your full names in the comment section. I'm going to use your full name to look for your assignments on the drive, and then we're going to review it together. So I'm only going to treat the names I see in the comment section. Then we're going to use that as a yardstick to. So please, if you know you submitted your assignment on the Google Drive folder, um, drop your full name, and also be sure you renamed your assignment with your full name. If you didn't, if you drop your full name, I won't see it there. So be sure you renamed your assignment with your full name, and then drop your full name in the comment section. And then I'm going to go through the folder and pick out your assignment, and we're going to deal with it. Are you ready? Yeah, so let's get started. So the first name I'm seeing here is Ewe. Okay, the first name I'm seeing here is Esther Kikelomo Oyewale. Esther Kikelomo Oyewale. So let's check. Let's check for your name and review your assignment together. Esther Kikelomo Oyewale. I'm trying to look for your name. I think I will need microscope to see this name. Esther, are you sure you submitted? Or are you sure you renamed your assignment? Okay, since I am not seeing it yet. Okay, let me just share my screen so that everybody will be searching, will be looking at it together. Yeah, I think that works. But let me just search down. There's so many people. Okay, Esther Kikelomo Oyewale. I can see two assignments. There is a redo Esther Kikelomo, and then I'm seeing a normal one. Which one is it? Which one are we checking out? So let's share my screen and get on with this. Let's share my screen. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. So this is it, Esther Kikelomo. This is your name, and this is a redo version of you. I already told you guys, don't send two assignments, just one per batch, just one, so that I won't be confused. But whichever one, you just have a slot of one. So if I'm just able to check just one. Redo. Okay, you said redo, so let's just check the redo. Can you guys see my screen at all? Let's be sure you can see my screen, because I don't think you can see my screen. Okay, you should see my screen now. So guys, this is how it works. I may not be able to go all the way back up for those of you that already typed your name, because the comment is becoming too much, right? So I'm just going to be, after Esther, I'm going to look out for another. So you may have to keep typing your name over and over so that I see it, and then we treat it. Okay, so because the comments are really getting much by with time. So the one I see over and over in my face is the one that I'm going to click on. Okay, redo. So let's go. Esther, redo. Which one is it? Okay, it's this one. What's going on? Guys, what's going on?
Nigeria, a land of vibrant contrasts, where bustling markets meet sprawling savannas, and rich culture dances with resilient spirit. Despite trials and tribulations, the heartbeat of this nation pulses strong. In streets lined with tradition, youthful dreams chase modernity. Amidst challenges, beauty unfolds, from the cadence of Afrobeat to sunsets painting the Niger Delta. But when change comes, everything shifts. Like a harmattan wind sweeping through, transformation touches lives. Communities rise. Innovations bloom. And in the midst of change, Nigeria reveals new facets of its power. This is Nigeria, a tapestry woven with threads of struggle and triumph, where every change weaves a new story. A story of a nation moving, adapting, thriving. In change, there's hope. In Nigeria's beauty, there's strength.
Awesome, awesome. That was good, Esther. That was good. 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 Um, I was smiling. I was smiling when I was going through your video. Yeah, I was smiling when I was seeing your video. I like it. I think a few things though. I like your sound choice. I like the fact that you use voiceover, and then I like the fact that you were able to give us some really nice talk and all that, stock videos and all. So good one. However, just take note of these corrections. Number one, you're talking about Nigeria and a few things about Nigeria and its people, but your research is a bit biased because what you showed us most is Abuja. You know, don't it's not just Nigeria is not all about Abuja. You should show us, don't just show us the city gates, show us the bridge in Lekki, the bridge, show us the suspension bridge, show us different places from, you know, major cities in Nigeria can serve as a sample. Major cities like Port Harcourt, um, Kano, Lagos, Abuja, and maybe, yeah, those are just some. You know, you just give us major landmarks of them, just display flashes of those landmarks. Then it will be good that way. And then another thing is your subtitle. Your subtitle is too, the font choice you used is not too good as such. Is not too good as such. The font choice, I have to struggle. You know, the video is a very fast-paced video. The editing style is fast-paced. So I have a lot to kind of wrap my head around when the footages are popping in. You know, I can have like 4 footages on screen at the same time and all those things. Let me show you. Let me go back to the place and let's show you. I have like 4 footages at the same time and all that. A lot is going on screen, right? So, so if I have to be struggling to see that, and then your subtitle,
unfolds.
and then I have to also be struggling to see your subtitle, that would be very unfair, right?
From the cadence of Afrobeat to
So see your subtitles is not clear, is not, and then the stuff you use behind it, the background. Just give me something simple that can be like I can easily read directly, so that I'll be able to follow for those who like reading subtitles and all that. Do you understand? So I think that is all about your work. Aside that, I think I'm
this
ready.
beauty, their strength.
And then at the end, video edited by Esther. You seem to like dramatic text and all that. Simplicity is key. When you work with simplicity, you're going to really, is a lot is going to change. Simplicity is key. All right. So stock videos from Pixabay. It's not Pixabay, it's Pixar. Xabay. Okay. Oslo and Katan. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. That's it for you. So try and effect the corrections, and then we are good. So on to the next. Who are we picking next? Who are we picking next? Let me see. The next person I'm picking is Adebobola Favor. Adebobola Favor. Where could you be? Adebobola Favor. Um, I'm looking for all these things now. Serious work. Oh. Adebobola Favor. I've not seen you. I've not seen you. I've not seen you. So if I don't see Favor, I'm just gonna go for somebody else. Okay, I can see. Oh, you created this special folder. There's nothing in your folder, Adebobola Favor. There's nothing in your folder, so I don't know what happened there, but God knows. So let's go to the next person. Confidence Ezekiel. Confidence Ezekiel. Let's check this first. Confidence. Confidence Ezekiel. Confidence Ezekiel. This is your work. So let's have it.
A snooker table with a red
Okay.
ball. Picture a single red snooker ball, bold, flawless, and impossible to ignore. The balls scatter across the snooker table, smooth, sharp, and full of energy. The red one rolls forward, catching every eye, bold and impossible to ignore. That's the kind of presence true style gives you. At Lendy's Wardrobe Accessories. Fashion isn't just about clothes, it's about details, the finishing touches that transform an outfit from ordinary to unforgettable. Our collections are handpicked to match every mood, every moment, and every personality. Whether you're dressing for a boardroom presentation, a casual hangout, or a glamorous night out, patronize us today.
Okay. Confidence Ezekiel. Well, I like the opening of your video. The fact that you're able to use a snooker ball to illustrate, to start like as a hook. That was a good move. And then I really don't know what this transition part is about, but I believe you are just using it. You are just doing a what was it called? Self? Is it a match cut to reveal you and then go back? I get that. That was valid to an extent. And then you were able to relate the snooker ball with wardrobe accessories and all that. I like the fact that you were able to use a totally unrelated story, link it to a story of wardrobes and clothes and all that. Good one. Storytelling is good. The voiceover is awesome. However, there are a few things that you should put in place. Number one, there should always be subtitles on anything you're doing, because not everybody online um can hear. There are a lot of people, deaf and dumb people online, that they don't hear sound, they just read what's on your video. All right, even the algorithm of TikTok or Instagram or whatever platform, they favor videos that have captions more than those that don't have caption. Do you get? So put that in mind. And also, um the part where you were displaying different things in the shop and all that, I don't think it's not good enough, in the sense that you were just moving around the shop showing us random stuffs. You could have done better by actually getting someone to try out those stuff and you capture them. We need to see how good it looks on people for us to be convinced that this will look good on me. I'm just seeing everything you're selling on anger. I'm not going to be interested. Do you get? I'm not really going to be interested. So the fact that you're just moving around the shop and all that is telling me that you are not willing to go extra mile to do what you're doing. That is what is communicating to me. And then I may not really give the video too much recognition or too much this, because I see that this person behind the video is not willing to go extra mile to inconvenience himself to do certain things. The more work you put into a video, the more viable, relevant it gets. Do you get? So those are my few corrections about your work. Good job, keep doing stuffs. You always get better at it. Thank you so much. Confidence, Ezekiel. So up to the next, I have, there's one name I've been skipping since. Let me pity the person. um Augustine Deborah. Augustine Deborah. Augustine Deborah. This is not really what I want. Augustine Deborah. Let's look for you. Augustine Deborah. Also, one thing that I would always say I'm also looking out for is, don't give me a project you've done like 5 years ago or 2 weeks ago for a different purpose. I'm not going to recognize it or give it attention. Do you get? I want it to be that you deliberately created this video because it is an assignment in your class, not go through your gallery and okay, let me just pick this one and use. No, it didn't cost you anything. I'm not going to recognize that. So Augustine Deborah, I have not seen your work yet. I can't see Augustine Deborah here, so I'm going to skip it. Just press it before I get to the top. Okay, I can't see it for some reasons, I don't know. So let's look for Abayomi Emmanuel. I think I've been seeing Abayomi Emmanuel. Abayomi Emmanuel. I've seen your stuff earlier as I was searching for somebody else. Okay, this is Abayomi Emmanuel. Let's go. Okay, so what I can say about this, I don't really think I'm going to take too much time on this because all I'm seeing is text, no storytelling, nothing. You're just telling me about a conference. You didn't show me anything about the conference. Nothing, just text. right? I like your sound choice. It's a good one, good sound choice. But aside that, there's nothing else in this video that fascinates me. So please work on it. If you're inviting me to a conference, show me footages. Let me see, let me have an idea. Who is behind the conference? What's going to happen? What am I supposed to expect? Those are things you need to make me see in a video to want to attend your conference. Without that, the video is not doing any justice to anything. Are we together? So let's go to um Oyetunde Oluwafemi. Oyetunde Oluwafemi. Oyetunde. Oyetunde Oluwafemi. Sing you. So let's hit. Okay, good one, good job. You're able to just take us on a journey of a laundry workshop where you started with the washing, drying, and then the ironing to the packaging. That was a good stuff. Good one. I also like your choice of sound, cool enough. However, these are the things I'm also looking out for. Your video predominantly, I can understand your environment, but like I said, going extra mile is very important. With respect to your the washing, there should be certain ways you frame your stuff that you will avoid certain backgrounds that may be distracted, because I was looking around what you are doing. Do you get? I was looking around what you're doing. The washing part, the washing part is so good. The drying part is not so good because of the way the environment and all that looks. You could have captured it without showing the walls and all those things. Could have, in fact, if indeed you're setting up all these things for the sake of the video, you should be able to show us in a cap. If you've seen um soap detergent adverts before, you see that when they are drying their clothes, they always capture it in an open field, where maybe a grassy field where the environment is just good, looking good. So I'm not saying look for a grassy field or something. Instead of drying it directly against the wall, you could have dried it, could have created a way to spread it in an open space where the background is not close to the wall or close to the background or something. All right, you have to just, what I'm just saying, be conscious of your background. Even where you were packaging too, you could have used a white backdrop. This is a laundry shop now. You should have a white backdrop, or even if it is a pattern backdrop that you just hang on the wall and then you arrange the clothes neatly so that we're having a plain background and everything just looks good. Do you understand? So my one of my the achievements is that you should not just create videos, you should create in the excellent way possible. Okay, you can refer back to the first class we had where I taught you about psychology of an editor. You have to do things differently. Okay, you have to go extra mile and do your stuff. That is all I'm after. All right, so thank you so much, Oyetunde Oluwafemi. Let's move to someone else. um I think I saw someone. At least for you to do all this work, you deserve attention. Toby Atilade. You typed your name in a way that I would easily see it. So let's go for Toby Atilade. Extra work, extra work always pays. When you go extra mile, you always get the reward for it. The result too. Toby Atilade. I think I've seen this Timothy Uru Keshe. Maybe we will do you next. Toby Atilade. I've seen your work. What's going on here?
From farm to table, from soil to soul. Loved without adverts, groundnut remains our evergreen protein. Wet or dry, it never loses value. Our surest OTG snack, anytime, anywhere.
I like your advert. I like how. So it shows that you actually did this. You gave it a thought. Like I said, when you go extra mile, it will be noticed. All right. It shows that you gave it a thought. That okay, what do I do? And you went for granite advert. I like that. That was impressive. I really love that. All right. So well, a few things. I would have really been happier if you had gone another extra mile by actually capturing someone drinking it with Gary. You only showed us picture, you know. So that means you didn't even buy any granite for this purpose. Or you could have gone an extra mile, see how granite can bring a family together. You can even capture two people fighting over granite to put inside their gari, or four people drinking gari with joy and cheers. You know, it would have added a lot of um, vibe. I'm sure you've seen adverts before around granuts, gari, and all those things online. Why did it go viral? Because it was relatable to a lot of people, and at the same time, people were not expecting that kind of a thing, and it was also fun to watch. So yeah, so good job. However, put all those things in mind. And another thing is the pattern of your thinking. Please continue. It will land you into greatness one day. Continue the pattern of your thinking. Always think differently, because I see that this is out of everything that I've been going through. This looks totally out of the box. I wasn't expecting someone to do this, but you did it. So keep it up. Atilade Oluwatobi. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to greatness. No, wait. Not greatness. I said I was going to look into. I've seen this name too. Okay, greatness. Good. Let's quickly go to greatness. I've seen your video. Whew. What's going on with this video? It's not buffering. Should we play it again? Should we come back to this? Taking my time, and I would have loved what was here. Let's just come back to this. Where are we going next? I mentioned one name like that now. Timothy. Yeah, Timothy.
Oh, I said I should go to the market today, as people are saying things don't cost. Say make I go see by myself. Yeah, follow me. Right now, I did the market since people plenty, so I said I should start pricing stuff, some vegetables to soft pomo, fresh one. Omo, I price sote, my head con dey spin. That na so my eye jam this guy. Kai, no joy. Baba don price tire. I even price bra. Yes, oh bra. No be small thing. Anyways, so I noticed my leg is getting bigger than my shoe. So I say make I go price shoe. Abeg make una follow me here price. 18 what? That price literally drove me away from the market. Okay, so I'm on my way home. I hope you guys loved the tour. See you on my next video.
Okay. Timothy, good one. I like the fact that you took us to the market with you, and that shows that you did this assignment specifically for this class, and that was good. That was good. Well done. Your choice of song too is fine. Is not, although it will put me in trouble because of YouTube copyright, but it's fine. What else? Yeah, so these are a few things I would like to say about your video. Number one, your camera is really shaky.
Say make I go see by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really shaky.
right now I did the
and I
market.
can get the fact that you're in the market, maybe you are shooting in a way that you don't want to be too noticed and all that. But if you had been conscious of it, that I don't want my shot to be shaky, it would have been way better. Okay, so work on that next time. And what else? I also noticed that there's no subtitle. Never do a video without subtitle. Never do a video without subtitle. All right. So another thing is you should pay attention to details, because I could see a lot of things were not organized. Yeah, a lot of things were not organized, and even at the end of your video, I could see something there that, this I think is a missing media or something that you exported. I'm wondering, did you see it, or why did you choose to leave it like that and not correct it before you uploaded your video? These little things can turn anybody off, that this person is not. I don't think this person knows what he's doing and all that. So please, always go through your videos again, see what can spoil your video, and also your story too. All you did was to take us to market and to just, okay, what do we learn from it? Why did you do the video? Is it so that you can know that prices of things are too high, or because you didn't specifically give us inference from your from your project? You didn't say anything about, okay, this is why your video was made. Is it that to show us how the market works? A lot of people do videos for different reasons. I've done a market video before, and the reason why I did it was to let people know the impact. That was in 2020, the impact of COVID-19 on people's market. And I interviewed about 3 to 4 vendors to hear from them, and people was able to see that, okay, this market really affect them. Lockdown affected their market badly and all that, and they are begging that this thing be lifted as soon as possible so that they can make sales again. We need to always learn something from every video you create. All right, so but aside those
Since
stuff,
people
you did a
plenty,
great job. Well done. So let's move on to the next. Where's my stuff? Okay. Charis Adebunmi. Charis Adebunmi. Let's look for Charis Adebunmi. Charis Adebunmi. Before we go to Charis, let me try this Go by Greatness again, because I think I'm gonna like your video. Okay, Greatness. Two things: the fact that you created the videos, you shot the video. I always give credence more to videos that were shot intentionally. So you shot this video, you went the extra mile to do all these things. Good by me. I like your sound design too. The beginning part, how you switch to the me, but it was getting louder towards the end. I don't know. That was not necessary. Shouldn't have been. It shouldn't be that loud. It was, it will distract us from what we're seeing. And I think the idea of your work is keep being creative. I'm trying to connect the entrance to, okay, maybe you're coming from outside, coming to sit down your decks and to work as a creative. And most times creative do that in the midnight. Well, that's good. That was a good storyline. However, it's shallow. There was nothing really. It will take a lot for a layman to interpret your story. They will just be like, okay, so what's next? You saying keep being creative, you could have given us something different at the beginning. Maybe the struggle a creative undergoes. Maybe a creative trying to edit and is dozing, mistakenly delete something vital, and then the person had to start all over again. You are trying to show us the struggle an average creative undergoes, and then you are like, at the end, keep being creative, something like that. It would have been more fun, it would have shown that you really put in some level of thinking into this. Do you understand? So well done, well done, well done. So let's go back to where we've been. Charis, something, something. I've forgotten your name. Is it Charis Adebumi? So let's go to Charis. I hope we'll see your work. Charis, 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 Charis. Where are you? 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 Charis, where you be? Who you be? I will not break your jugular. Now wow, this Adebanjo, I feel like clicking. I don't know you are online. If you are not online, forget it too. Charis, I can't see Charis. Did you submit? Oh, finally, Adebumi.
Straight from the waterfall of life, we bring to you living water.
Buy living water. You never thirst again. For 25 million naira only.
What is this? Oh my god. Now wow, this video cracked me up actually. Because at first I was wondering what's going on. What's living water? 25 million naira only. Wow. Jesus is now selling living water. I wish only rich people can afford this one. But thank God that in real life, living water is accessible to all that can accept Jesus in their lives. Okay, so the only thing I see, I enjoyed this video. At first, I was confused, and at the end, I'm like, okay, so this is where we are going. We are selling this living water and all that. It's just disruptive in nature, like it countercultural. You get you. It shows that you think you add some level of thinking to this to bring this out. That what can I even do? How can I go about it? And you even brought Jesus to come and advertise the water. Now, wow. So that was nice. That was nice. Although in real life it may not pass, it may not really pass like that in real life, but I like the thinking. If you keep thinking in this way, with time, you're going to, with your disruptive thinking, you're going to infuse it with something that is relatable to everyone and um you know economically applicable. You get, so I like that. Well done, well done. Just a few things. Your videos were really shaky where you were trying to give us change your style for those living water bills that you were giving us. It was really shaky. Well, I'm not even expecting anything normal because it's living water now. Living water can do anyhow. The living water even went upside down at some point. I'm like, hey, now wow. The thing self came straight from waterfall of life. Jesus. Charis, it is a nice one. Well done. Keep being disruptive. I'm sure I'll see you at the top. All right, so that was good. Let's proceed. Who says Sammy? You say Sammy instead of you to put your name so that I can finally notice. You say Sammy. Oluwa Shanu. Basketball day. This basketball person, Chukwu Arinze. This my guy now. Arinze, how you dey? Let me go and look for your video. I've not mistakenly cited you. Chukwu Arinze. Chukwu Arinze. The fact is that this is already 8:53. I may not be able to go through everybody's work, and I don't know if we have another session like this, but just wait we do. If you request for it crazily, we will. But the more desperate you have to get your work noticed, the more I will notice it. So Chukwu Arinze. We're looking for Chukwu Arinze, Chukwu Arinze, Chukwu Arinze, Chukwu Arinze. Chukwu Arinze, where are you? Where are you? You have just one try because we are far behind schedule. Chukwu Arinze. Okay. No, not seeing you yet. Okay, I can't find you for one reason or the other. I don't know, but Ogundare Ifeoluwa. This crying Ogundare Ifeoluwa. Are you a girl or a boy? Sef? I don't know, but Ogundare Ifeoluwa. Let's hope we see your work. Ogundare Ifeoluwa. Ogundare Ifeoluwa. Ogundare, where art thou? Ogundare, where art thou? Or maybe you didn't rename your work. Ogundare. 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 I can't find you. That's shocking. Okay. Can see your folder. Oh, finally. A short film.
Every step
Actually.
tells a story. Some rush by on wheels, some slow down to greet and smile. Life offers its little colors along the way, reminding us that the journey isn't meant to be walked alone. Each person has their own hustle, their own dreams. Students chase knowledge, carrying hopes bigger than the streets. Others play, finding joy in every simple moment. Every face, every hand at work is a journey in motion. Some journeys are quiet, some are loud. All are alive, and me, I am walking because this journey of mine is only just the beginning.
Wow. That was worth it, actually. I love that. Number one, like I said, what I look out for, the intentionality, the extra work, and all those things, right? So you went out on the street to capture this. And I wanted to ask, those guys greeting and all that, did you tell them to do that or it was just a random stuff? I'd like to know, right? So um I like the story. It shows joy in chaos, Not everybody you showed us, they are not rich, they are not comfortable, they are just hustling, and it gives us an iota of joy. They have joy in what they do, and the poetry behind it, how you were able to relate the colors life gives using fruits and all that. That was a genius move. I love that. That was good. That was a good one. Well done. So your storytelling with voiceover and then with what you captured is a good one. However, you could have also went an extra mile by engaging with some of them. You might not know. The thing is, when you set out to do a documentary and all these things, right? You will um I need to say this so that you guys can understand. So look at me. When you set out to do a documentary or to shoot something, or maybe you're in a class and they give you assignments to go and shoot something, tell a story or anything, put in your best, right? Don't be most times, right? I've been there and I know how these things work. Most times you see people, maybe bike riders and all that's clustered, and you're trying to tell a story around them. Don't just stand afar off and capture them from afar thinking they will do what you want them to do. No, move, go to them and have a conversation. Tell them, I'm doing this, I'm creating a documentary, would you like to feature? You may get a few no's here and there, but you eventually, in most cases, you may not even get any no. They will be very happy to do it. You just give them mic, ask them a few questions, they will give, because they wish they want to do stuff like that. They don't usually see it every time. And after the whole thing, a lot of them will ask you, where are you posting it? Can they they have phones, can they follow you so that they can see it when you post it and all that? I've experienced that before. When I do market documentary, I approach even people that, when I was in Jos, they even I couldn't speak Hausa, but I was able to still approach them and they speak their language. They speak Hausa in the interview. So I had to get a translator, a translation. A friend of mine translated the whole thing and I put the subtitle in the documentary. I reached out to different people. I'm doing this documentary. You just tell them what you're doing, and then you know they give you what you want. You can even tell them to do certain things: pose, do smile, stand, kick your stuff, ride, drive, do something. They will do it for you and you'll be amazed. And at the end of the day, your both the memory you've gotten from the stuff and then the authenticity you get from your finished product, it cannot be quantified. So when you are doing something, don't do it in the most lazy way. Don't just stand at a corner and capture and hope Cosmos will make them do what you have in mind to do. You have to be audacious enough to reach out to them. The worst you can get is a no. Nobody will bring out gun and say, how dare you come and meet me telling me to shoot a video for you? You are gone. No, nobody is going to do that. In fact, the more you get no's, the more thick you become. You get a thick skin to get it. So you will not be afraid to get to anywhere to ask for any favor. Because the highest you get, what if you now get a yes? It is going to turn around what you're doing with 100% increase in authenticity, in fun that will be involved in what you're doing and all that. Do you get? So it's just a lot. In fact, I've done documentaries before, street documentaries before that. I just need to ask you one question and they start spilling. How do you prepare this there was a place we went to where they were doing, I think, barbecue and all those things. And I just asked them, I want to capture you, hope you don't mind and all that. Can you just tell us a few things about your stuff? And they just started talking. In fact, they gave me too much information that I didn't need. I just had to tell them that it's okay, thank you, I'm okay with this. But they started telling you the process. This is how we do it from this to this. In fact, we like to talk to one of our customers. We like to talk to one of our workers so they can give you more perspective. Okay, what else do you want me to do? Should I prepare it so that you can capture it? They were just giving us a lot of stuff. You know, you just approach them politely and smiling and just, okay, this is what I want you to do. I'm currently creating. Be excited about your project, and then they'll be excited to do it as well. In fact, one of the interesting stuffs I love to do is the street stuff, because we're going to meet all kinds of people. People that would say no, people that will say yes, people that will overdo, people that will underdo different things. Some people even ask for money. Are you going to give us money? Say, no, don't worry now. We're going to, when this thing blow, we'll give you more. So in some cases, you may even have to give some people money because what this person can give you means a lot. You may even just give them. And funny enough, as low as 1,000 naira can make somebody's day. Do you get? So it's just your mindset. Position your mind. You're an authority in what you do. See yourself as such, and see yourself as, settle it in your mind that everybody I approach will want to work with me. Everybody I approach will be interested in what I'm about to say. And then you're going to see those things play out. So don't do your project in the most lazy way. Don't just sit down in your room and start capturing around you and start telling me, this is your work. No, when you do an extra work, when you go the extra mile, people with extra mindsets, they know that this person has gone extra mile, both in your thinking, your execution, your delivery. Everybody knows that you've gone extra mile, and they are going to award you with such recognition or such accolade or such remarks that you deserve. So please, let go of that lazy mindset and go all in. Anything you're doing, go all in for it. After you've done, you ask yourself, what else can I add to this thing to make it better? Always do that. When you do that, the sky is not your limit. You soar as high as you can, because what distinguishes men is that little extra effort they put in what they do. It distinguishes you. So if you want to capture something, give it a nice background, arrange your table, arrange your decks, whatever you want to use, prepare it well. Don't let unnecessary things show in your shot. Prepare it well and capture. It means that you're preparing yourself to capture kings and not mere men. Your mind has to be organized in such a way. But if you continue in the way you're doing it without going extra mile, you will only be capturing mere men, people that will not give you much money, people that will stress you after giving you 5K to shoot for 6 hours, to edit for almost 12 hours. They will still stress you. They will tell you to change the song that you built all these stuffs on. They will tell you to change that they don't like it. They will tell you to remove your best shot self. That why did you capture this one and remove it? Why? Because you have built yourself like that. But when you start being deliberate about what you do by separating unnecessary things, focus and always make sure that your edit is perfect. After your first edit, look at it, say, what can I remove? What can I add? You're always like, what next? What can I do better? And then you're refining your mindset by doing that. And before, it's just a matter of time. People who matter will start calling you to do things for them. And once you get to that point, or more, you've gone. There's no turning back. You just keep going higher and higher from there. I hope you guys have learned something tonight. So I would like to stop here tonight. We should have this again, because I believe it will go a long way in reshaping your stuff. You know, when you do something, you get feedbacks. It will help. I can see the need for it now. So we will be having this again. I'll let you know when we'll be having this. But when the time comes, those of you that have not reviewed your work, please be loud about it, be crazy about, go and type copy and paste, and put it in the comment section. They're not born me where I go see them. You have to be desperate enough to get what you want. Go the extra mile. That's the idea. go the extra mile. When you hold on, latch on something, say that this thing, I'd rather die than not achieve it. And then you will achieve it. Most people who say I'd rather die, they don't end up dying. They always achieve their goals. But because you're afraid to die, you will not eventually die. So hope you guys have learned something from tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow. We have a class. We have another class tomorrow, Sunday. Whether we're going to continue from here or we're going to treat something else, I don't know yet. Sunday we tell. So I'll see you again tomorrow, Sunday. Time will be communicated. It's definitely going to be 8 p.m. Yes, it should be. It will be 8 p.m. Or even earlier. I don't know, but 8 p.m. is good. 8 p.m. is good. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Same time, same station. Tomorrow. I'll see you. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye bye.